Welcome back to the channel. We've got another Adobe Premiere Pro tutorial for you. I'm going to talk about transitions today. So here you can see that I have cut up my timeline. I've already made my cuts of my multi-angle guitar video, and I want to add some transitions between the cuts. So in the effects panel to the right, we have some options here in this folder. And for this first cut here, I'm going to zoom in a little bit. I want there to be a transition between these two clips. All right. So there's a video folder just called Video Transitions, and there's a lot of different options. Now, the only one that I use pretty much 99% of the time is going to be called Cross Dissolve. So I'm going to click on the Dissolve folder and Cross Dissolve, and you see it's got this blue outline. That means that this is the default transition, and I'll show you what that means in a second. And these transitions, you just click the transition you want, you drag it to the spot where you want the transition to happen, and it goes in. You see there's this little, looks like a band-aid across that cut. And now when I go across, you see that one clip fades out, and then the next clip fades in, and it just kind of gives you a nice transition from one cut to another, kind of softens it up. So there are a lot of different transitions. I suggest that you go find the one that you like. Cross Dissolve is the one that I like. And double tip here, if I select all my clips, I'm just going to click Control A on the PC. I think if it's a Mac, you're going to click Command A. But Control A, it selects all of these clips, okay? And then I'm going to click Control D. When I do that, it assigns that cross dissolve to every single cut in my clip. And this is a huge time saver. Now, some of these you may not want to use the cross dissolve, but you can go in and delete them. So let's say you don't want to start the video with this cross dissolve. Well, you can click on that transition and then hit delete. It'll go away. But now I have this dissolve on every single clip, and that's a pretty nice feature. Now, some other things you can do. You could say maybe extend the time that this clip or this transition occurs. So there's like a time element to the dissolve. It starts here, then it ends here. If you want that to extend, you can actually, let me zoom in a little bit more. You can actually click this and drag it out pretty far. So let's just leave it like that, see what that looks like. So this transition is going to take a little bit longer. You see what's happening here. All right, so that's nice. Let's see actually how far we can push this out. So it'll let me go pretty far. Right, I mean, that's almost the whole clip there. It only made me stop because I went to the next cross dissolve function there. So, you know, if you wanted to do some kind of cool effect where it's always dissolving from one clip to the next, that would be kind of cool. So let's see what that looks like. Here comes the next clip. bonus tip here, if you like that effect where the two clips are kind of meshed together, we can do that just with Premiere Pro. So I'm going to just take a clip here, copy it, and then I'm going to move this one up into the next video timeline. And I'm going to paste that other one back in so I don't lose anything. I need to add, let's add the cross dissolve in there. Looks like I left a gap in my clip, so I just need to fix that. There we go. All right, so I've got this second clip sitting on top of the first one. So it's just covering up this one. So what I want to do here is I want to change the camera angle so that it's a different clip. You can see this one is a different clip than the one sitting below it. So this one's covering up the other clip. So I'm going to take this clip and I'm going to reduce the opacity on the left. So opacity is just how much of the video is visible. So I'm just going to lower that down. And you see if I go to like 50%, then that means I can see about 50% of that clip and I can see the other clip shining through, right? So this one is not fading in or out except at the ends because I've got these cross dissolves at the start and the end. But in the middle, it is just, the opacity is just there and you get this nice effect. And so we could do something cool here. I could say, let's zoom that one in a little bit and then move it to the left. And I could choose the other clip, zoom in a little bit on that one and move that one to the right. And now it looks like I can view both camera angles at the same time. So that's kind of cool, right? All right, so that's transitions. And we also had a bonus opacity lesson there. You can animate this opacity too. You can add a keyframe if you want to do the fade ins and fade outs yourself. But I like the cross dissolve. Try the other ones out too. Try the other transitions out. There's also audio transitions. You can fade out the audio at the end and things like that. So I hope this helps you. Let me know in the comments what else you'd like to know about Premiere Pro, and let me know what you think about these videos. All right, see you next time.